Good morning. My name is Blake Barney.
And I'm Brian Merks.
We are Salt Fork News. There was a school shooting this afternoon. Several students and staff have been shot and 3 have died.
It's a difficult task to round up all the witnesses and put them into one location.
This is why the local police are taking all the witnesses to a nearby motel and reuniting them with their families.
There was also a nearby CVS that a lot of the students and teachers went to for protection and to contact their families and the police.
According to everytownresearch.org, there have been 55 school shootings in 2022 alone. 8 people have died. Also, there was 31 injuries.
There were 202 shootings, 49 deaths, and 126 injuries in 2021 alone. There are many reasons why someone would want to harm themselves or others, some being bullying, they have issues at home with physical, mental, or sexual abuse. They could be addicted to alcohol or drugs, or they could just have mental issues.
There are many options you can call to speak to get help. One of the options is National Domestic Abuse Hotline, Alcohol Prevention Hotline, and the list goes on.
Some of the most deadly shootings are Virginia Tech, Sandy Hook, and the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting.
One of the deadliest shootings is the Virginia Tech shooting. Cho Swang-Hu used a Glock 19 pistol and a Walter P22 and killed 33 people, including himself.
During the Sandy Hook shooting, Adam Lanza used an AR-15, 2 semi-auto pistols, a shotgun, and killed 28 people, including his mother and himself.
During the Douglas shooting, Nicholas Cruz used an AR-15 and killed 27 people, including himself. People need to realize they're not alone. They need to consider not only the devastation of their family, but the potential victim's family.
We have an interview of a few people who have survived a school shooting recently, and what you're going to hear is either traumatizing or just horrific.
All right, Rocky. So what were some of the things you heard and saw?
Well, I was in Mr. White's chemistry class, and the fire alarm went off, and it usually never goes off at that time. There's no scheduled drill or anything. Next thing you know, I hear people screaming, and then I heard gunshots.
What are some things that you did when you heard the alarm go off?
Well, Mr. White, he grabbed the table and barricaded the door. And we all just hid in the room, in the corner, talking to our parents, letting them know they're okay. Very scary.
So all I heard was the fire alarm go off, and then I heard kids like yelling and screaming for a good 2 to 3 minutes. It was really hectic, and the fire alarm went off, so we were expected to go outside, like go get away from the building, and then the intercom came on. And they said, do not like leave your rooms, put your chairs and all that stuff up, get in a protective area. And our teacher, she was just not, she was like low key, like she was calm, but she was trying to stick it out. So we knew something was up. And then all the kids are like panicking, but they need to stay quiet. And yeah, we heard, I heard like big, like loud bangs, and I was like struck.
Okay, what did you guys do to keep yourself safe in the situation?
In the situation, teacher was put the doors up, not doors up, the tables and chairs up. So we put them in front of the door. We had to go to the far left corner and hide.
Did you guys have any desks or her teacher's desk or your teacher's desk or was there like a closet that you had to go hide in or anything else like that?
Well, we pushed her desk against the first part on the table, so we kept it on the table to like protect us. Yeah, we piled those up.
Did he ever come, or like did the shooter, she, whoever it was, did they ever come to the door and try to get in or anything?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Do you have any questions for anybody else? Do you want to say anything?
Not really, I just want to say I hope everyone's okay. It's a pretty stressful time. Hope everyone has their prayers and all that.
Alright, thank you.
What were some of the things that you heard or saw?
Well, I was in Mr. Jefferson's ag class, and that's like separated from the actual main building. So the shooter was in the main building, and we heard over the intercom for everybody to stand in class and lock the doors. So we rushed, and over the intercom when she was saying that it sounded like books being thrown on the ground in the hallway, and the fire alarm started going off, and yeah, it was just very hectic.
Did the shooter ever go over to the ag room?
Not that I know of.
All right. Was your teacher in any panic, like visibly?
Well, yeah, in that situation, everybody's going to be in that panic, but I think he handled it very well. He was the most calm out of everybody. Everybody was just kind of panicked, which it's normal because obviously there's somebody trying to do harm to you and you didn't do anything. So.
Yeah. What were some of the first things that you were thinking and like just making decisions about?
Everybody's first reaction is like, what's going on? Like, this is scary. But I think once I knew what was really going on, it was very it was almost surreal. You were just like, okay, well, I might die, and like all those thoughts were going through your head, and that's what really made the situation more surreal. Is when you get those thoughts and you know the people might be being killed.
That's all for today on the Software Broadcasting Corporation.